Good afternoon and welcome to the stream. We are going to be doing episode 4 of RoboCop Rogue City, and let's get into the story.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Do you judge me? Alright, I believe we completed this last episode. Yep. However, due to the fact that I didn't get to another save point, this is still all held in queue. Two skill points available.
Thank you for your...
Alright, trying to remember what I had decided on. We're definitely going to want to throw another point into damage output. We're going towards shield. I will end up needing that. High damage reduction is also probably going to be pretty useful. So is that, though. Ooh, it's going to be a tough one to decide. So I'll work on them all. Alright. Yes.
Cooperation. What's all the commotion?
It's almost like I knew that board was going to be there. Okay. Next board. All right. So 18. And we want 3, 16. Try to avoid as many of the penalties as possible. Pass through 18. And we want it to dead end. Does not face the right direction. So we will just have to deal with it. That is increased weapons damage. So that's kind of important. Alright. So we're gonna go for the T again. 15. I want an L shape. Okay. And again, the dead end on that side is very difficult to find. So pass through it is. And I'm going to want to pass through here. And we're going to want L shape. 18% to magazine capacity. Hell yeah. And dead end again at 15. And we want to dead end again. I can do 13 here. Full auto mode. If I do a L shape, I'm gonna have to go try it. Omni won't work. The three-way will. 16, 15 is the peak. So that will have to do. All right. So that is caught up. Investigate a disturbance. It was a faulty U-209, and by faulty, I mean it was programmed.
You all know the
that.
procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
I didn't see
She'll
the
pull
card
through. I'm
anywhere.
sure of it.
It's
I'm
time
judging
to
you
hold OCP
silently.
accountable. This can't keep happening.
Okay.
Relax, Kaplan.
We already went
How many more
through
of us?
this.
It's like speaking of.
Let's move on. Visit the
See you
jail.
later in the briefing room.
Yep.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of
Uh-oh.
all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
It's automotive.
Yes, practice makes
Automatic.
perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go. I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can
Sensitive.
now? I can't help myself. That was awesome.
We're not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
No. The sensitivity is too high. Jerking responses do not help here. This is not Twitch shooting. I will just end up skipping the target. Ah!
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go. everything okay?
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
No,
I don't think that's entirely true.
it's not
Other
by
cops give me a
mistake.
hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Getting trolled.
There's my favorite law enforcement.
What's up, Pickles?
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. Seriously,
True.
I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs.
Doesn't require you to be in jail
Everything
for
he
that.
did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding?
Could be?
On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Fair enough. Alright. Any missions this time? Any need of assistance?
In other news, Mayor Kuzak suffers another humiliation during his mayoral campaign. The hats that he gave away to homeless citizens of Detroit have another application. Returned dynamic objects that are now commonly used to detect the identity of Mayor's robbers.
That's hilarious.
Unprecedented spike in crime.
They are deliberately making me look like a fool.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
I think that means I have to go back downstairs. Yep. Database. Police officer. Briggs. I guess that means I have the photo. Memorial. I need to track that skill objective. Track. Take the photo from the printer. Aha! No, I just printed it. I left it. Genius! If I would have had the tracking on, I would not have made that mistake.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Not much in there. Just important stuff and reminders.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Physical examiner, severe dehydration, exhaustion, broken ribcage, superficial stab wounds, bruising suggests torture, projectile wound with damage to the internal organs. Cause of death, multiple shots to the chest from point-blank range by 9mm. No match with any weapon confiscated on the scene. Manner of death? Definitely a homicide. Yep.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I mean, the torch heads were just as
OCP
flagrant.
Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Leverage.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
You're implying there's intelligence.
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
then you are going to need a new plan.
True. Because that is rational and is going to happen. Unlocked open door.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Touche.
Contact! Let's show our metal friend how it's done, boys. Well done. RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Why would I want to do that? They're Ed 209s. I mean, seriously. RoboCop is 18, OCP is 16 so far. I was off for the start, and I definitely was paying that penalty. Extended scanning range, yeah, sure. Do damage increase. Alright, so I'm supposed to be activating something. Apparently I need to go upstairs. Ooh, I'll take that. Prefer that one. Because I had to press the big red button. You guys couldn't do that. Literally, they're only going to go into this particular room. How is this going to be helpful?
Please put down your weapon.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. Ed 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
Please put down your weapon. You now have 15 seconds. Now have 15 seconds to comply.
Damn. I'm sorry. I've only got one gun, not... Ugh. That was rough.
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Yep, that would be this.
Neutralized! I thought you were getting cold feet. Come on, boys. Let's finish up here and show them what it means to be a team player. Go! Suspect is down! Team strong!
Are you serious? Seriously?
You were gonna lose. Our line of work is about the team, not the tech.
Can't punch you. Ass. Don't worry, I'll be removing your two Ed 209s, I'm sure.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
Illegal.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
No.
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
And you're still grating to deal with.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful... RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you.
Puzzle
Safe
games.
distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect. Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Okay. Highest voltage is the green. Six volt. Let's see. 12 volts, red. That's red. And that's all, and start top to bottom. Ah! What? I don't get that. What did I do wrong?
RoboCop!
Yeah,
RoboCop.
I'm aware.
I saw it. I'll be officer. I am looking. There is no.
Gosh, first aid.
Are you
Found it. Okay.
Alright.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect. Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to
There are.
Okay, maybe this.
I will have.
Just remember.
Okay, top to bottom, and highest voltage first. This red is the 6 volts. Passes behind, up, over. Okay. That may have been my first mistake. This one. Okay. 12 volt blue. And bomb disarmed. Alright. Because that didn't probably
a minor
make him
incident. Ready to
have
get
a
back to
accident
business?
in his pants.
Because I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way. What
Oopsie.
the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
Delta
Can't
City.
believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold's back with the money in the next. We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Reload. Wasn't quite as empty as you thought it was. You know what? It would be funny, but no.
I am in pursuit of the remaining fighters. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Two for the price of one. Guess what?
RoboCop, there's a warehouse nearby. It's the only building with access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
Reloading. Dear Lord. Can I actually hit the guy? Apparently not. Well, that kind of worked. Oh, I like how he just vanished. You know what? I really like this thing right here. You're gonna come this way, aren't you? Maybe you're not. Those guys are already dead. Oh yeah, take care of each other. Why am I spazzing out with the camera? Hi guys, how's it going? You're having issues, it would appear. Reload. micro SMG? Sure. Let's see here. We are going to heal. And we are going to go to the next location. Looks like that's going to be the way to go. Anything of interest? No. Thanks for the repairs. I'm not gonna make it through that door. Breach. Auto repairs. You didn't need that. Oh my goodness, my aim. Probably should let that regen before going back there. And we'll try the flashbang on him now. Hi guys! Well, we'll try the shield this time. There are so many people in this room. Probably should be moving around the room. System failure. Checkpoint. Damn. This is proving to be kind of difficult. Let's see if I can do some funny business. Release. And we're gonna flashbang. Funny business. Stay away. we're gonna go shield and. Nope. I did better and worse simultaneously. Alright. Doo-doo-doo. We will try this again once more with feeling. Try to not take all the damage. Not a lot of rounds left. Okay. Hey, and heals because I am not taking so much damage. I can't pay attention to what I'm doing. Goodbye. Nope. Nobody is. Ooh. Eh. Okay. All these weapons.
I am listening, Creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Wing clipping? Wow, all the way back here?
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
There's no money there.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Fair enough. Anybody got a question? Anybody? Don't panic. We like to deny any rumors that our bank is not solvent. Most prosperous in Detroit. You can rest assured it's the best place for your stay. Highly unlikely. Nope, apparently not. And skill points. I would like to get full recovery, so that would probably be good. Okay, anybody else? Anybody? Any takers? Apparently not. Psychoval is downstairs. Apparently there's something in here. Go to the holding cell.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Hi.
RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, OCP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Objective.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Lights out. I'm not going to the holding cell. I need journal. Lights out. Check. Let's actually make this easier on myself. Haha. Follow the cables. I'm guessing I need to go downstairs. Don't ask me how I did that the first actual attempt to do it in the proper order. I don't remember that. I wonder if there's something to read. A clue or hint somewhere. Did it say go to the jail cell? What's up? Here you go, you got your power back.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Okay. I was about to say, are you going to say anything?
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
Apparently she doesn't like you.
I'm ready for you, Robo. All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Secondary objectives? None. Found no secrets. I won nothing. Wow, I'm gonna get a crap rating on this one.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
It's not all that's cracked up to be.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Luke. You've seen her at the...
Is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their
I mean, you could take the murder aspect, but considering you had people that cared about you and you cared about...
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how.
Feelings,
if you let me.
echoes.
I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
City is the only hope that we have.
You have no hope. If that's all you have, you got nothing.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Trolls be trolls.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the
Debatable.
closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Alright, I will be right back, guys. All right. Let's get to work, I guess. Oh,
RoboCop,
God.
over here.
No.
You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Yes, I would, but that's another story.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping.
No.
You know John
No,
Mills,
it's
I
not.
presume. The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor. I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city.
When
and
I could
without
do
your
that
consent,
instead.
that's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Not interested in politics. Protect the public trust. That's what I'm focusing on. I don't know.
I will
Let's go
not
with
let
that.
OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand.
Yeah.
I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Yeah, whatever. It's not gonna make a difference to me. I think everybody in leadership is a bunch of annoying people. Only one is the chief here, the precinct. He's the only one I was like, yeah, let's have him be the governor or the mayor. It would be a lot better. I think he's got enough on his plate, though.
Man himself? I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
I'm sure he already knows. What do you want?
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
I don't like you. And you should stop smoking. Or start smoking 20 packs a day and take care of yourself. So then nobody else will have to deal with you. But I would prefer you just to not be a dick. I don't think that's in the cards. He's definitely not made to be likable. Needle in a haystack. Meet with the old man. Spike in the haystack. I can't dash. there any justification for me being here? Like some nice loot? Or are you just going to be obnoxious? That is the question. Doesn't look like it.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter.
You think it's gonna hold his weight? Are you calling me fat?
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Yeah, I have to listen to you. Dirtbag. What a place to meet me.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
And yet you're in a place like this?
You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it.
Okay,
It used
so
to
there's
be a
some
thriving
context.
neighborhood. Nothing like what
Nostalgia
you
is a
see
hell
right
of a
now.
drug.
I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Don't ask machines about dreams. I'm not one for statements.
Are you asking a machine about dreams?
You're selling yourself short, son. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant
you would know.
experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
I don't really have any faith in that. He might do something on a micro thing, but still.
My fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment would boost their morale.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
That looked a little ominous.
Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Ooh, the fast route. But before I do that, make sure there's nothing else. Nope. Doesn't allow me to go anywhere else. So out the window I go.
Holy shit! What was that?
RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
You guys.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Christian Pickles. Although, domestic terrorist. I can imagine who this is supposed to be. It is still showing Pickles. Domestic terrorist track. The suspicious apartment, as opposed to the unsuspicious one. Is there anything here? Come to think of it. Miscellaneous objectives. There are 2 of them here. 2 violations. Near the arcade. Actually, stop feeding the cats. They should all over the place. Seems legit.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Yeah. Upstairs. Yep. A very heavy someone. Breach. Classified.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully
Filet
expect someone
mignon.
from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's
Prime rib.
inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
Lamb chops.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Fair enough. She's definitely got some connections. Ooh, what do we got here? 3 points available. Hell yeah. That would get me reloading strike. I could get enhanced fuse boxes. High DPS damage reduction. That is going to be helpful dealing with certain things that I know are going to be back. Not really doing very well on that, but I like the combat aspect. So, that would be really useful. I can choose damage, which would be more useful, reloading to strength, or fuse boxes. Recovery charges to 5. Hell yes. And we will get one step closer to that, and that will be nice. That was a nice find. Okay. Why you have one of those chips, I do not know, but I'm not going to complain. Poisonous gas. All right.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Violation. There's one.
Ah, screw Delta City. OCP is gonna throw us out of here to start construction. Yeah, let them try.
Aha! I found the second one.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation. I will not issue a ticket at this time, but remember, dreams are difficult to build and easy to destroy.
You know nothing about politics, but thanks anyway.
What's going on here?
Perhaps you have a hearing problem. The lady said no.
You're right. That is what she said, officer. I've got to check my hearing aid.
Thank you, Robo. That guy was giving me the creeps.
Okay. You are another version of the police officer. Okay. Journal. Two of 6. Parking violation.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do.
That's one way to put
Officer
it.
Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings.
Proper preparation prevents
with this
poor
area?
performance.
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Okay.
Officers!
Awkward.
Thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety.
Awkward.
Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without
Turn your
him.
flash...
Maintenance number of apartment. The door number on apartment 6 needs a fixing. It turned upside down. They're constantly complaining about getting bothered by guests of the tenant from
like
apartment 9.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear.
You're holding it close to your body. I don't think you paid attention to what he was saying.
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Stand aside.
Gosh, you are strong, ain't you?
Let us get back on track.
Sure thing. What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
You done?
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Psh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Mind the gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
This guy is dead. Guess I have to be near you for you to follow through. Ah. It hadn't triggered yet.
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
That would be one way of putting it. Did he actually? Didn't show him walk off. What's it? The bullet hole? Heavy blood loss. Ooh, something in the head.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location. Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Don't do nothing of the sort, actually.
Sucker! Hey, took my freaking hand off!
Yes, I did. Reload.
Don't let him stand!
I can only imagine. You didn't need your leg for anything, right? Ooh.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Fuck! He got me. Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
I did not see you standing there.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
Did you get your cat back?
I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
You are a weird lady. Leaving him there bleeding doesn't sound like the smartest thing. He should have had him actually leave. Alright. Journal. Serve and protect. I have 3 of the 6. Aha. There is one.
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
This one I'm going to end up having
Then
to
you
say
must
something.
suffer the consequences.
Because
No one
he
in this
could
country
cause,
values independent thinkers anymore.
he could end up getting himself and other people killed. So that's impressive. You just kind of fake like you dropped the cigarette? Is that how that works? Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can go find these other violations.
I want to drive a 6000 SUX.
I'd buy that for $1.
Ha 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 ha. Ah. What is this? Okay. Just a cache of stolen goods. Do you know anything about this?
Give me my money, you damn machine! Hey, this ADM won't give me my money. Can you do something about it?
Engineering required level 3. I don't think I have any points available. And I'm only level 2. Sorry, dude. Considering I'm not a approved technician. What's up, Pickles?
Oh, it's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore. And it has no bullet holes.
I mean, that's a bonus.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
The longer you stick to a path, the harder it gets to abandon it.
Amen to that. Now, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Fair enough.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Why do I find
What
that
are
hard
you
to
looking
believe?
for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
There is nothing that you cannot come back from.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Garden of Earthly Delights?
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics, though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
It takes courage to not give in to the pressure.
Oh yeah, it does. But hey, if that director can resist it, then why the hell can't I, right? But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
Time to occupy yourself with something meaningful.
What are you talking about? I'm a street entrepreneur. I keep myself busy, thank you very much. But we're still missing our tape.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is.
It's not biblical.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
That's one way of putting it.
Let's give him a warm welcome! Stuff is coming!
I really wish I knew who that speaker was. That trolled me in the last playthrough as well. I spent way too much time trying to find out where this radio or speaker was so I could destroy it if I could. Alright, moving on.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Maybe. I will take that. Curious as why you have one of those in your shop.
Who's gonna pay for all this?
Send the bill to OCP. Josh Pickles. find the jerkin. You got some issues.
You're all right.
Yeah.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
Then you lied to me.
You need much more help than that.
We all got problems. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours.
I have no idea what either of those are. I wonder if that's a bug.
It takes courage. Sorry to disappoint you, Dad. But I'm lacking in that department. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
Yeah, you
I
need to
just
get off
did.
the drug.
Fuck
You need to get
Tin
off
Man.
the drug.
I earn that money fair and square.
I think you're on something already. Were you T-posing for dominance? Yes, you were. Ooh. Nope. I have been surprised. Confidence, kindness, guiding angel. Okay. Okay, nothing bad up here. Guess what, Ben? I got more questions.
Greetings, citizen.
The best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
Why do you have me looking?
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done, RoboCop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at
money.
catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, and as...
I already said
What
that.
was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist, but it had a bald head.
A botanist? Really?
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
That's funny. Not a botanist. No kidding. You're also not someone who knows anything about wildlife. But you are a mechanic, one that managed to get me to diagnose and fix a car to make you money, so you're not without your skills.
Is that true? Mary has to close her restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
My body wears enough scars.
Believe me, you can never have enough of these puppies. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work. Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Hey, RoboCop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
I think I'll pass.
Is this the right button? Can it hear me?
Yes, sir. He can hear you.
Hey, Silverboy. The tracker says you were near the apartment of that domestic terrorist we talked about. Your memory is probably glitchy, so I figured I'd send you a friendly reminder. Check the place out. How do you guys end these? Over and out?
There's no need.
Over and out.
Ugh.
Let's see. Suspect's apartment building. Video store. Gang stash. Right. Right, left.
They say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work. Oh, this underwear looks almost new.
Okay. This is the supermarket. I think you said something about the crash being over near here. Might as well check that out while we're here. Objectives. Find the right motorcycle. I have a skill point to spend. Hell yeah. Reloading strike. Let's actually activate it and then actually save it. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, why did I do that? Maybe I was supposed to go for a walk. I don't remember. But he may not have wanted to talk from the car. I don't see anything. Something's not good here.
Murphy, could you give us a hand? It's gotten real ugly in there.
Check on the courthouse. Kowalski. What's up?
What happened?
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat offenders came up with a bright idea to storm the courthouse. For some reason, they think that if they destroy it, their prior convictions will go away. They took hostages and are now demanding both a 6,000 SUX and a plane to Acapulco.
Acapulco is a war zone.
I don't think these guys follow the news. But I'm afraid that it may be too late to rescue the hostages if we wait for SWAT.
If they want to fly into a war zone, I have first-class tickets for them.
Ba-dum-bum. Anything? No. Next we'll be going into there. Alright, guys. I will be right back. Let's clear the courthouse, shall we? Find and rescue all the hostages.
It's that metal freak!
That had to hurt.
He's just a machine!
You were saying?
He ain't human!
You weren't either.
You're going down, sucker!
Reload. Almost out of SMG ammo. Why, thank you. OCP card required. Fake ID card. Hell yeah! What do you guys got? Anything? No. How convenient. You are under arrest. That's impressive. Yep, because a chair should totally be stopping me from moving. Stolen wallet. killed your own guy. Yeah? Welcome down. Access card, hell yeah. Incriminating, eh? All right. Guess there's nothing else in this area. Let's reload. Okay, I guess I can't. Interesting. Seriously? I'm gonna restart that. I should have been paying closer attention. That wasn't too great of you.
You're done, cop!
Okay. Breach. Took more than your hand. Alright, so now we are going to rescue the hostages. And we are going to go in and
Oh God, heaven
all
itself
hostages
sent you,
survived.
RoboCop. It was a nightmare.
Robo, if you could call my boss and confirm what happened here. He wouldn't believe that I was taken hostage for the 3rd time this week.
Stay here. The police will come to question you.
incriminating documents. Well, isn't that special? Well, I guess we got a game crash. And that means I am going to have to probably do that mission yet again. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, I did better that time. Hopefully, I will be able to do it as well, if not better, this time. To the game, please. Play. Continue. And oh my goodness. Yep, we're back here. Oh, okay. Let's do this. I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Yeah, I'm gonna take more than that too. Just stand there, you know. No, but I don't apparently have you. Physics apparently has him. Yep. I guess that's everyone. Whoops. Wait a minute. Before I do that, take a D and let's try that. All right. Now, let's do this. Well, there went your, Yeah, you're out of commission. Flash. Freaking team. Okay. Hello, Lady Justice. Alright, so reload. We're gonna flashbang him again and slow time. Or not.
Kill that freak! Oh God, heaven itself has sent you, RoboCop. It was a nightmare.
Robo, if you could call my boss and confirm what happened here. He wouldn't believe that I was taken hostage for the third time this week.
Stay here. The police will
unfortunate.
come to question you.
Is that it? And turn the fan off. Granted, that's not normally the way you turn off a fan, but you know. Interesting. Really? It loses its destructibility over time? Maybe some of it just isn't destroyable. Interesting. Yep. I've got some metal.
So, hey, Robo, you showed them. It was a pleasure to work with you.
You mean let me do all the work? Well, you're all alive, so...
you mean $1? It's $23.50.
There's no bird on it. Or eagle. Vulture. Okay. Nothing else here? Oh, that's
I'm so
unfortunate.
glad you're here. I can deal with screams and fights, but this music is driving me crazy. My head it's like a hangover. Wait, maybe it is a hangover.
I would be getting a headache having to continuously listen to that myself. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Training disc. We're gonna go towards that. Damage reduction.
Still no joy with the broadcast! Fucking OCP's a good for nothing.
Should be quiet, you moron! Yes, we'll get working in no time, Mr. Wendell. Sir. Yes, we won't screw it up.
He's using me, just like he used us. He hired us, but he failed to deliver. That's why we went to get what we were owed. Ah! Oh!
Talk about a sore loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the tour chance turn. Deal with it, biker bitch.
We've got company!
Mind if I join the party, creeps?
You weren't invited. Let's crush this tin can.
Is there a radio? Oh, thank goodness. Because that was really getting old. What's up, dude?
What did Wendell make you do?
You saw it yourself. He needed us to extract brains from corpses.
Most of my men didn't have the stomach for it.
Why brains?
He would never say. Wendell keeps his cards close to his chest.
Where is he?
When? Now? My bet it'd be in front of a screen wherever that fucking signal is supposed to reach. 'Cause he's always watching.
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss.
Yeah, he looks pretty injured.
Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town. Continuing pursuit.
Storage facility. Interesting, because we've been through here. The vans were in a different place. It's where the kids were shooting the gun, but they have it all blocked off now. Definitely gives you the feeling that the environment that you're in is lived in, because things are changing.
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Yeah. Talk shit.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
Pretty sure.
If you do not come quietly,
There'll be trouble.
I will not need any.
Let's get him, boys!
Got nothing.
Look out!
Enjoy that.
That metal freak!
So, when I did this campaign the first time, I got into this area and I kept getting my butt handed to me because I was choosing the wrong tactics. Suffice to say, I chose the right ones this time. I wonder. Oh, I can't shoot it. Damn. Spray paint the area. Baker's box. Submit this personal belongings. I guess I have to go that way.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
He's not wrong.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
No.
Whatever.
The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of... Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
We don't have to go far.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Ah, yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all in the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Alright. Objectives. Find Tanaski and serve and protect. Let's see if we can find these violations.
I'm just telling you, if they elect Kuzak, the guy will ruin the city for good.
I get the impression the city's pretty jacked already, but, you know.
They're opening Delta City in a few weeks. Those people will need to clean their suits somewhere, and then the money will come pouring in.
Debatable.
I'll never stop enjoying this.
Ugh, all they're playing are sequels. I hate sequels. Why didn't you come up with something original?
I completely agree.
Oh, I have a skill point. High damage reduction. Here we come. Still T-posing for dominance, I see. Well, you're not jaywalking. Nope. Well, I think I'm just going to not get those two. That's just ridiculous. Alright. This one is let's take care of that, and then we will wrap up for this play session. So, goes from the past, track. Oh, this may be a staging point already. Well, it'll be a save point. Yep. Because I'm not finding those other two.
First, they can't even connect a few fucking cables, and now they don't even answer.
It's the new guy. He's waiting for some bigwig to show up. He's planning to do some psycho presentation.
And who is the bigwig?
That's what I want to find out.
Mr. W, we still have no contact with the funhouse.
I'm on the phone. We're ready. I understand, but please tell him that this is not a meeting that can be postponed. I see.
So, they ain't coming, right? Fucking suits!
Keep your anger to yourself, or I'll share mine with you.
Robo?
Who's there? Show yourself!
You'd better not.
As you wish, creep. You are under arrest. Come quietly.
Do you really believe that's what's gonna happen? Take care of him, boys. I'll meet you on the roof.
What's up, metal freak? Forget where you left your car?
You better go, Miss Ortiz. It seems there will be trouble.
There's a lot of lift. Yep, and I'll do it again.
It's working, man! It's working! Lost, I drive. Hey, you metal fuck! Wanna go first, man?
We total RoboCop!
Alex? Is that you? Come to us.
Yeah, Dad, we're waiting for you.
Dad? Are you coming? Dad? Dad, are you here?
Nope.
I'm scared. Come find me, please. Why won't you come for me, Dad? Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me alone. Dad?
Special offers at Juneberry Mall. Now a free gift for engaged couples. Goldfinch Jewelry has a discount on wedding rings. Choose something special. It's a symbol of your love and something for her to remember you by after you decided to get yourself killed and leave your family all alone, Alex Murphy. Don't hesitate. Come and take advantage of our offer.
Murphy,
Mind games.
over here, Murphy.
Is that you? You look different. You're scaring me. I don't like how scary you are now.
It's not your dad, kid. It's not even a police officer. I don't know what it is anymore.
The remains of my husband, a police officer killed in the line of duty, were used to create some kind of a metal monster. I need to bury it to move forward with my life. Do you have a funeral suit that would fit that empty shell?
Talk about dealing with your demons.
It thinks itself as human.
A world-class husband.
A father.
A cop.
Haha. You can. Why did you try that earlier?
Did you hear? It's true. You're not one of us anymore. You're not human. And you're not a real cop. You're just the rotting remains of
Alex Murphy.
You're something that should
Never
have been. Something
that should
not exist. We have to fix you. We have to erase
you.
And we will. Just come to us. Come to the rooftop.
We're
waiting.
Great mood. Cops?
It doesn't even have a badge.
It's part of his mental breakdown.
It's the crap that is stuck to our shoe. A cuckoo egg planted by OCP. We need to clear our station of this shit. We must smash that thing. Fire at will. You're not one of us. You feel that too, don't you?
Damn. One of the few people he can still respect. Talk about a mind break.
You're back. There's coffee in the kitchen. Do you like it? The mug.
Dad, can you fix the camera? I think something's broken. Hey, you fixed it! Remember I'm playing a game this afternoon?
Dad wouldn't miss it, would he?
Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear.
Do you really have to go? You look so sexy in that uniform. Why won't you stay a little longer?
nobody here.
Why are you here? Do you not love your family?
No attachments, no leverage. This is a...
Don't take him away from me!
Everyone wants to be back home with their families. Be back home.
Thankfully, I can't take full damage.
No!
Welcome, Chopper. Let's take a stroll through your old home.
Do you think you can just go back? Go on with your life like nothing happened?
This is a one-family house built by ZM Industries. For sale because the head of the family to which it belonged was shot in the head.
Your family has forgotten you. Why do you want to remember them? You attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you. To the part that's still human.
Have you thought it over? Why not make me an offer?
Why carry this burden? What is your sacrifice worth? Holding on to them makes you weak. Destroy them. Destroy them before they destroy you.
Alex Murphy, the one and the only. I'm here because you have something that belongs to me. You have my badge. Lewis gave it to me. Lewis is hurt because of you. Because you keep insisting that you're something that you're not. You think that you are a fusion of me in this metal armor, but you're not me. Not even a part of me. I'm dead, and I want to finally rest, but you won't let me. Your delusions keep tormenting me and my family. You need to let us go. I want my badge back. I have it, so I remember. Remember what? The lie? Lewis knows us. She would not lie. Give it to me. It's mine. But, Lewis, I want it back. This is my badge. Then I'll have to take it back myself.
You are strong enough to take him. Don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you. Take this gift. Don't forget who you are. Alex Murphy.
Get up, Robo. Get up, for God's sake. That's it, Robo. Keep going.
Where's the chopper? The cops will be here any...
Wendell Antonowski.
Haven't you had enough yet?
You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Relax. I'm not your enemy. If I were, you would have already...
You have the right to an attorney.
I wanted to help you. Release you from the burden of your past life, of your memories. But you don't want to lose them, right? Now I get it.
Anything you say may be used against you.
I can give you back those memories. All of them. We should help each other. We have the same boss!
Police!
God damn it, you again?
People need to see this.
Cuff him. He is a cop killer.
Like his brother.
Hands behind your back!
Can you hand me my lighter? It's a family heirloom. I wouldn't want to lose it.
You mean this trinket? It'll be safer in the prison depository. You'll pick it up yourself in, I don't know, 150 years?
Plenty of time for rehabilitation.
Debatable.
Top story. Wendell Antonowski, the infamous new guy in town, has been apprehended today. RoboCop was able to capture Antonowski, as reported by an eyewitness, Channel 9's Samantha Ortiz. Unfortunately, no footage of the event has emerged. RoboCop's efforts have prompted a public debate regarding his status as a human being. Here's a statement from John Mills, a candidate for the mayor's office in the upcoming mayoral election.
Today, RoboCop has done more for this city than the current administration has done in its entire term. That's why I feel that it's time to give something back. If elected, I will be advocating to grant RoboCop the status of a free, living human being. That's right. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Staying on the topic of OCP, the CEO of Omni Consumer Products suffered a heart attack earlier today. The self-made entrepreneur has been taken to the Gibson Memorial Hospital for observation. His condition is stable. We wish you a speedy recovery.
Wendell's in prison and the old man is on his way out. Could this day be any better?
Geez, Steph, don't you have any respect?
Here's the man of the hour.
Congrats, Robo. You caught that bastard for what he did to Lewis.
We are not done yet.
Murphy, come talk to me after you're done with your evaluation.
Alright, so that should be the saving point. And if I do anything else short of trying to finish and go into the next section, they will have me do it again. So I'm going to wrap it up here on this episode. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be continuing this story later on. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.